Yan, magandang umaga sa inyo. Ngayon, punta tayo ng Costco. Subukan ko bumili kasi ang mura sa Costco yung chicken. Yeah, boy. So bibili akong dalawa. Subukan ko adobohin. Kasi pagka yung chicken na hilaw, mas mahal. Bakit ganun? Yung chicken na luto, mas mura. $7.99 lang sa Costco. Luto na. Yung hilaw, siguro mas malaki. Saan ba yun? Mas mahal. Yung tatlo nasa halos sa $35-40 yung tatlo. O hindi pa luto. Subukan nating bumili ng yung ayan, yung hilaw. Tapos saka natin gusto mag-adobo saka natin adobohin. Dalawa siguro bibilin ko, adobo ko na lang yan para may lasa. Kasi ganun lang. Sarap naman sausaw sa yung chocho oil, parang Portuguese chicken. Parang isa Nando's. Kaso lang Nando's dito Kaya bilhin na, sira na dahil sa ice sa lamig. So ayun, kailangan natin palitan na yan kasi for safety din. Ayan, binigay yung ng school, yung helmet tsaka ice skate para makapag-skate daw yung anak ko. Sabi ko naman, iisip-isip kalat lang. Yan, sige, tatayaran.
A few hours later.
Ayan, sa Costco tayo. $230.16. Hindi ko na vlog sa loob kasi daming tao. Nahiya ako Baka pagsabihan na naman ako. Init na naman ulo ko. Joke. Panoorin natin to itong news article sa Global News about na yung sinaksak tapos na hospital siya, muntik na mamatay siya. Tapos by the time na nakalabas siya sa hospital, nakalabas din yung mga perpetrator. Yan
He pulled out a switchblade, roughly 4 or 5 inches long, and started stabbing away.
Jeremy Kim is lucky he's alive to tell his story.
If this cut was a little bit closer to my heart, I probably would not be here talking to you today.
Surviving a vicious knife attack in Yaletown last week, but left with lasting physical and psychological scars.
This is where the knife entered, and this side is where the knife poked out the other side.
The 32-year-old says he was approached by 2 teenage suspects just after midnight Friday outside the lobby of his condo building on Mainland Street while he was on a long-distance call with his fiancée.
I told him to get lost and get on my face. He wouldn't let go. He just kept provoking. I swatted the phone out of his hand, and he picked it up and came back again. So I smacked his phone harder to the roadway, and he got angry when he couldn't find it. They circled me, and the male struck me in the face, and he fractured my nose.
This could happen to anybody.
I didn't realize I was stabbed until I looked down, and there was blood pouring out of my jacket.
His alleged attackers, a man and a woman, both 18 years old, were arrested within minutes. Kim was rushed to hospital for life-saving care. By the time he was discharged, both suspects had been released from custody.
I was very disappointed in the justice system here.
The wheels of justice often do grind slowly, and we too hope that in time there will be meaningful consequences in this case.
Kim says he was supposed to start a new job this week, but with weeks, if not months, of recovery ahead of him, those plans have now changed, along with how he feels inside his own home.
They know my address, they know what I look like. For them to be walking free on the street just days after such a violent crime is just unbelievable.
Ian Coldenhoff, charged with assault with a weapon and possessing a weapon for a dangerous purpose, is due back in court next Wednesday.
And very unfortunate nangyari sa kanya, pero sounds like it's a random attack nung mga 18-year-olds. So hindi naman sinabi kung ano yung, kung bakit siya. I think they're trying to mug him, get money out of him. But yung catch and release ng gobyerno, no, they should stay in jail once na naresto. Bakit ni-release nila? Yun ang tanong. Yun ang sa kay Pierre Poilievre, ano yun eh, walang catch and release. Kung magstay siya sa jail. Yun nga, sabi nung nasaksak, hindi na siya safe sa sariling bahay niya. Yan, sa conservative, sabi, stay in jail. Bakit i-release mo? That's dangerous. Ano yun? Buhay ang gusto nilang kunin doon sa lalaki. Buti nabuhay pa siya. Yung saksak niya doon sa malapit sa dibdib, malapit na sa puso. Buti hindi pumunta sa puso niya, tsaka sa kamay, tsaka sa side pa, malapit sa stomach, right? Side stomach. Yan yung yung sa current government ngayon, catch and release. And it shouldn't be that way. Dati naman hindi ganun eh. Ako kung bakit naiba. Pati yung mga drugs dito sa BC, it's very liberal, right? You could keep it or use certain amount and it's legal. And you could just go downtown and shoot. Nobody will arrest you. Ganun. So, it's very unfortunate na ganun ang nangyayari sa society ngayon. Mga kabayan, nagluto tayo ng chicken curry. Wala tayong bell pepper eh. Pero may ginger, yung buong pepper habang kami ay nagkakaroll. Bay leaves, coconut milk, curry, tsaka may konting betchin, sugar fonte, patatas. Yan. Naluwan ko ng yung sa Costco, yung rotisserie. Yan. Yan, magandang umaga sa inyo mga kaibigan. Ito at maganda tayo. Nilagay ko, tinaas ko pala yung yan, mga wipers para hindi mag-freeze. Minus 25 ngayon. Kasi sinaksak ko dito yung black heater para hindi yung oil freeze frozen. Ano ba tama? Freeze o ma-frozen? Ayan, magkape tayo. Ayan mga kaibigan, hindi ata siya naka-connect. Kala ko magkoconnect automatic. Ayan, hindi pala siya naka-on. Connect siya automatic. Hindi pa rin eh. Kailangan mo yan manual. Hindi pala siya pwedeng mag-connect pagka yung quick capture. Kailangan i-on mo muna and then you have to manually saka yung quick capture yung button. Ganun pala. We'll see what happens, no? We only have less than 30 days now for the tariffs to keep in effect, but today, February 10th, yung 25% tariff sa steel and aluminum inano na ni Trump. So I don't know kung sa 30 days pagka dumating yung 30 days kung ano yung itatarif niya, baka yung mga car industry, lumber and minerals. So yan, cost of living dito sa BC is nakita ko yung mga binili nila ng vlogger na couple, international students sa Calgary, Alwin and Emma. Yan. So mura yung mga binibili nila kasi mas maraming Chinese dun dito sa North BC. wala masyado, so medyo mahal pagka bumili sa Superstore, Costco and Walmart and Save-On, yung mga major supermarket dito, players. Sa Edmonton, big city rin yun, mas marami silang yung consumer, mas maraming tawag nito, mas maraming choices sa mga bilihan ng mga grocery. Congrats nga pala sa Philadelphia Eagles against Kansas City Chiefs. Nanalo sila ng Super Bowl kahapon, February 9. Ayun, dito tayo sa massage chair pagkatapos ng 40 minutes na treadmill ang ginawa natin. Treadmill. Tapos gusto ko sana mag dumbbells, kaso baka tayo yung sakit yung katawan. So yun lang, nag treadmill tayo, tapos tinitest natin. Ito yung ganap dito sa gym. Yan, pauwi na tayo. Maaraw siya pero malamig. minus 9 naman siya ngayon, pero kanina minus 25 bata. Ayan, may nagtatanong pala sa atin dun sa vlog natin na testing mic mini to the GoPro 12. Paano daw kinabit yung GoPro. Ayan, biglang natunaw, tapos biglang pumunta na, umuusok. Tingnan mo. So yeah, kailangan mong Bluetooth i-pair. Pagka-pair is you have to, yung infinity na sign sa mic mini, you have to press it for a couple of seconds, tapos magbibip siya ng, hindi naman beep na sound, yung rapid light ng blue. Tapos yun, ibig sabihin magpe-pair siya. Yung sa sa GoPro, kailangan mong i-pairing meron siya dun sa settings, I think it's the second page, pair to Bluetooth. Yan, you have to press that. And then pag nakita na niya so i-press mo yung muna sa GoPro 12 pair, tapos i-on mo yung mic mini, and then i-pair mo rin. So yung magbibip siya, siya rapid light siya ng blue. So pag nakita na ng GoPro 12 yung makita mo yung plus sign, so you have to click on that plus sign, and then yun, magko-connect na siya, and then you can start speaking to it, and then once you're done with speaking and testing it, you can go to the preview video sa GoPro and then see if there's a sound coming out. So it should work. And